Have you ever wondered what happens to your annual leave after you separate from service? Well, then stay tuned for this FERS Federal Fact Check. Today, we have a great question coming in from Alberto, and he says, I'm a mail handler in the Postal Service with over 40 years of service. I currently have carry forward of 520 annual leave into 2024, and I'm planning to retire in 2025. If I do not use my annual leave in 25 and accumulate an additional 208 hours, my biggest question is, will the Postal Service cut me a check for the 520 or the 728? I'm hearing conflicting questions. Borcho, that is a fantastic question. And several things kind of come into play with this, but there's annual leave, right? And there's sick leave. Let's go ahead and take annual leave that you're accumulating. Great news is that's your earned benefit. That means when you separate from service, the agency has to pay you for that time. So what it's going to look, let's say you just pick December 31st as your retirement date, because that's when a lot of people like to leave. December 31st, the next pay cycle, or sometimes the following pay cycle, depending on how it's going to land, is you're going to get a lump sum check for that 728 hours for all of your annual leave, assuming that was all correct time that you could carry forward and you can build, etc. Now, a couple of things to think about. Number one, when you get that check, they're going to take a massive amount of taxes out of your leave check. Why? Because the way the Circular E works, which is an IRS form, dictates how agencies and how all employers have to withhold taxes. They see you're getting a check in January for 728 hours, and they're like, that's a huge dollar amount. They assume you're going to get paid that same amount all year. Therefore, they withhold more in taxes. Just something to be aware of. If they ever withheld when you file your taxes, you can get it back. If they're going to be super fancy, you could try to update your W-4 before you retire to have them withhold less taxes, but it's just something to think about. Knowing your benefits to make sure you get every penny that you've earned out of the retirement system is very, very important. Whether it's as simple as sick leave and how does it get added to my retirement, whether you're talking about annual leave or did they really calculate your 30 years or 40 years of service correctly, understanding your benefits is key. So make sure you share this video with other federal employees. If you have more information, jump on our website, planyourfederalretirement.com. Till then, happy planning.